Hi everybody, sorry I have been away for a while, there are a lot of things happening and going on, but we won't get into that. But I'm back and I had an order to make. So this album is actually sold. I had made an album once before and the person I gave it to came back and asked if I could make another one for her to give a friend for her 21st, hence the fact there's a 21 on the top of this here. This is the first album that I've made with the Prima Lyric paper collection, and I just love that paper collection. I think it's one of my all-time favourites. I love Romance Novel as well with Prima, but this Lyric one is gorgeous and everybody has used it, I think, and it is really, really nice. But I really wanted to make an album with it, so when she came and asked for this, I decided, yes, I know exactly what paper line I'm going to use. So the other thing that I used on this for the first time, you'll have seen on some of the other channels, the Diamond Dies. It's a new company that are making dies, and this was their first die here that they released, and it's called the Realistic Rose. And it's two dies like this, and if you go to their website, which is just Diamond Dies, as you can see on there, .com, I think it is, it's diamonddies.com. Yeah, and when you go to the checkout, if you put in a discount code and put in Jane's Friend, I'll leave a link below to the actual store, but if you use a discount code Jane's Friend, you will get 10% off your die plus free shipping for wherever you are. So it's worth doing, and these are really affordable as well. Oh, I should have had the price. I can't remember the price I paid for this, but if you go to their website, they are really reasonable for their dies. They are great quality, they cut fantastic, and I had great fun playing with them for the first time out. So all I've done, it doesn't actually come with this black backing on it. I tend to like to keep my dies in their original packaging where possible, and when they come like this, I have a few like this now. What I do is I bought from our local Poundland, or Deals it is, I think, in the UK here. You get a pack of this magnetic gloss photo paper, and it's meant for printing photos onto, and it's magnetic in the back so you can stick them on your fridge or things like this. But you get two sheets in a pack, they're A4, and all I do is I just cut them down in size, that you can see in there, sorry for the glare, and I insert them into my packets of dies, and then the dies just sit on them perfectly like that. And they don't run around and fall about in your packaging, so that's what I do with mine. I just added that in myself. So what I've done is I made a few different styles of flowers with this die. These are just some of the ones. I was using the Prima Lyric as well, and some of them I did them quite flat, like this one, and didn't stagger this one. I just did that like that to see what it was like. I'm going to colour that as well, because this is the Prima Lyric paper, but it's very, very light, so I'll just maybe age that with whatever colour I want to use this flower, whatever colour the project is that I want to use this flower on. And then this one, I've staggered it and it's got a smaller pearl centre, and then there's this one there that I've lifted up and curled it under so it gives it more dimension. And then this one that I put together slightly differently as well, and I've got a pearl to stick in the centre of that one as well, yeah. But that was using the Prima Lyric paper, and some of it's black, some of it's pink, some of it's white, and some of it's text in it. But I thought they turned out quite well, so these are ones that I have to stick in my stash for another project. So I used that, and then I created this one, and these two as well on the actual album. So I will come in closer and let you see this, just so you can see the flowers, what I've done with them. So on the top, this is the one Diamond Dies on their YouTube channel give a tutorial how to make this one, and this is more like an actual rose. I don't know if that's going to show up on there very well, but you can see the dimension and stuff that gets for that, and I've got stickles on it now as well, but that's using the tutorial that's on Diamond Dies YouTube channel. This one is similar, but with this one I used the bigger die cut on the bottom, and these are all smaller ones going into the centre, into the little rosebud in the centre there. And then the ones down the bottom, again, these are more the flatter style, and I've layered these up, so there's like 1, 2, 3 layers of the dies, and I just curl the petals like that on this one, and the same with this one, so it all ties in with the paper collection. And then I just put these buckle sliders on with the flat back petals on top in the pink and black to tie in with the collection paper as well. So that's what I did with the diamond dies in the Art Fab, because I have a few different flower dies now, but this one is really easy to use. It's good value for money as well, and I would definitely be going back and buying more other dies, because there's a few more. There's butterfly ones, monarch butterflies, small and large, I think, that I would like to get, and they have some leaf ones that are fern leaf and another type of leaf that's nice as well. So pop over, have a look, and like I say, if you are going to buy, use the discount code Jane's Friend and you will get your 10% discount off the die, and you will get free shipping, and that can be used as many times as you want. So you can order again and again and still use that same code, and you'll still get the 10% discount and the free shipping. So pop over and have a look at the other ones. I'll take you back out again now. Sorry, I'm trying not to do this too fast. There we go. So anyway, this is quite a big album. I had made one before, but it was the 6x4 kind of size, and she had asked if I could do a bigger one for her friend, so I said yep, no problem. So this one actually measures 7 by 10 inches, I think it is, 7, yeah, by 10. So, and it's made for holding quite a lot of photos. She wanted, I think they're all going to go in, well, she's going to put photographs of them all, the friends together, as a kind of memory book for her 21st birthday present, so I thought it was a good idea. So, I've just undone this card, but I should keep it done at the minute, and I'll explain that one to you. Right, I'll just leave that there. What I've done is, it's the, like I said, it's the Lyric paper collection, and I've made the front and the back covers here, and it's just using some mount board. And I actually am lucky enough that one of our local we frame it places, they do the picture mountings and things, they have a lot of offcuts and packaging or things that they're going to throw out. And what they do is I go down every now and again and I ask if they've got any cardboard they're chucking out, or chipboard, and sometimes I get mount board. This one is actually using mount board, and it's just this, so you can see from that it's really good thickness, and it was really strong and sturdy to work with. So that's what I used to cover it. As for the cover, I mean, covered it in the paper collection, front and back, and I covered some lace in here, and you can see I have used a brad in the back to hold it in, and it's all hidden in the inside where the twine is inside it to make a closure. This is beautiful rosette trim that I was sent by Fiona Jennings, so thank you Fiona, this just came in absolutely perfect for this project, because the pink, the lovely pink colour of this rosette trim just matches in perfectly with the pinks, and it's a pinky peachy sort of tone through this paper line, and this just tones in, it's super, so thank you for that Fiona. And again on the front I have more of the black lace just tucked underneath it here. In the top corner I have got a black frame and a cameo, and the cameo is one that I got from Wild Orchid Crafts, I think, and the frame I think actually came from Fiona as well, so thank you for that as well Fiona. The flowers here from Wild Orchid Craft, 10mm roses and a 4mm closed rosebud that's in the top here, and I just put them on either side of the cameo like that. And then there's the 21, which is a Tim Holtz letters from the ideology letters, so I put 21 on there, and then it's got remembering these special moments, and I thought it was quite nice for a 21st. Like I said, this is the rose and another flower here that I'd made with the diamond dies die, and I love that because it's just using all the little bits of paper that was offcuts from making this album, so it's a good way of using them up. And then of course the roses tie in with the paper collection, which is fab, and it's much cheaper that than buying the Prima flowers themselves, so I was delighted with that die that it worked so well. And these are some of the, I think it's the gardenias that's come in a spray from Wild Orchid Crafts, and they've got the curly Q that's on them here as well, and the leaves at the back which are there popping out. I have some lilies, it was a white and cream mix pack I had, but some cherry blossoms here I think it is, some orchids, the large and the small, a white leaf that's down here, And these I just love. These are new and Wild Art Crafts, and they're the spiral stems, and this is the pink one I went with, so it goes with this paper collection really well as well. And I sprayed the whole thing then, the actual flower cluster, I sprayed it with some Cosmic Shimmers, and it was a marigold colour. So I don't know if it's going to pick up in this, it might, but there's quite a lot of stickles on the flowers now as well, just to give it a bit of sparkle. So I added that, and it's all dry now, so it's turned out quite nice. There's also a bit of black sort of goopy lace that's in the back, sorry, it's glue strings. I've got a bit there and a bit poking out here as well. So that is the front and back of the book, and I'll go to the closure now. I think it was Kelly Merton, I think it was her, one of her videos I was watching, and she showed how to make like the Tim Holtz, is it hitch clasps, or I can't remember what they're called, but I didn't have any of them, and she showed how to do it just by using a brad and an eyelet on the back of the brad, and it just makes it stand off that little bit. I don't know if you're going to see it in there, but it gives you that little bit of depth. And then all I do is I just twist the little bit of American craft twine that I have here, and I just intertwine it like that. And then I added some glass pearls in pink, grey and black on here to tie in, just to weight down this fixing as well. And because it's like this, it can be adjusted then for width, for when there's photos and things added into the collection, into the album even. So that's the closure I have. The inside, I didn't embellish it a lot because the paper line itself is so pretty that I just didn't want to hide it all. And there's nothing different in this album. It's just a mix of different bits of albums that I've seen, and I've made albums before, so I've got different styles that I've done. This one is just, inside the front cover, it's got the waterfall, and I've cut these at 6x4 inch, so they will fit the standard pictures perfectly in here. And then on the tops of the pages, what I've done is I have put some index cards so they can journal. I put little messages and things in there as well with pictures, so they're all the way to the bottom there. I added a little bit of the paper from the collection because this was all black and I wanted to keep it simple, but I thought I just needed something to break this page, so I took a little bit of the one of the offcuts, and it just says delightful fun and remembers down here, so I like that, so I put that in there. I trimmed it off on the top then with some lace there from, I think it's Prima lace that's underneath, and I love it, this one here. I've used it a few times now. I don't have much of this one left, but it is one of my favourites. And then this is some of the pink trim that I got from Maggie White in her giveaway, so thank you Maggie, I love this stuff. And then I just put some flat back pearls along the top here. As far as the actual layout of the album goes, it's the same the whole way through. What I've done is, it's the envelope album, and I've used the Stack the Deck hinge system in here, which I love it. I like using it. It's an easy one to do, and I just love the way everything ends up straight, and it's so strong when it's done, so that's what I've used. So the Stack the Deck. Each page has got, it's made from an envelope, and it has, to move this along a bit, I think, I have put a pull-out pocket, and I've just left it completely black because, again, the measurements on this, hopefully she can get 4 photos on this, or a photo and some journaling, whatever they want to do. So that goes in the pocket there. Each page has one of these pockets, and they're all blanks, they're all the same. Flip this way. And then as that flips open, again it's got more of the paper collection, and I just really didn't want to embellish this because I love the paper collection anyway, but there was no point in me putting a whole lot of embellishments which would cut down on the actual space for photos to be inserted, so I didn't. So there's this one, and then what I did was I used a bit of black card and made a flap, and then I just cut it with a Martha Stewart border punch up the side, and then shift it along again. This opens out, and on each of the pages I've just made a belly band, and I've cut out some of the you know, like the little tags and things that was in the paper collection, and I've put them in here and put them in behind the belly band. And the belly band is just a black bit of card again, and then it's got the same paper as the facing page on this side, which coordinates with it. And then this one I thought was a lovely one just to put a picture in there, and it's got like lines that can be journaled on or whatever. So this one's exactly the same, the chandelier page, and then it's got that and some more tags, which is exactly the same, so these pop in and out here. And then this one's the same again, and then it's the coordinating belly band here for this side, and again more tags are popped in here. And some of these are just You'll see in there's like a little, I mounted them onto black card so they all just tie in, and I love this paper line with black cardstock. I think it just really makes it stand out a lot. Again, same here, there, and I love this paper, it's just like lace, it's so pretty. And then that one, more tags. And then this one, I love this page as well. And then that opens out and there's more text popped in here. And this one just corresponds with this page. And then on the back, again, I did another waterfall flip here for some photos to go on. Trimmed it exactly the same on the top. Different bit of paper around here just to break in the back page. And again, the flip up with index cards that fit perfectly on the inside. So that is my album, and like I say, this one is sold, so I need to get it delivered, and hopefully she will like it. I hope so. It's a lovely sturdy album, and it really is. It'll last, I think, for a long time, and I was happy with this closure, so thank you, Kelly, for showing us how to do this one. It's really clever, and I think she even said it was maybe her husband that came up with the idea, so they have their uses. So that is my album. Like I say, go over to Diamond Dyes, have a look at their website and use the code Jane's Friend. I'll leave the links below, and I hope you like this, and I'll be back again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!